I was not sure how you describe your sign, but you did a pretty good job about that. So there's also mention of like sixth dimension.
Yes. Do you know about
So
it?
can you kind of no, this is what you're here. Like that's what I'm asking
You're
you.
in it
Can
right
you
now.
tell me what it is? Okay.
Yeah, so the sixth dimension is basically it's a world that I've created for myself and my fellow listeners and fans and people, who are free souls, and basically it's like in the sixth dimension, it's a shift in perspective where when you're in the sixth dimension, you can be whoever you want to be, and you can go after whatever that it is that you want, and be bold and unapologetic about who you are and your path. So I always say, like, before my live shows or anything that I do, it's like I like to invite everyone into this realm, this shift in perspective, this world of the sixth dimension. And when you're in it, you can literally just be free and not feel all the pressures of the society and all the noise, and just be free. So that's the sixth dimension. Welcome,
Okay.
Daria,
Thank you.
and
Thank you.
everyone out there.
I guess
Oh,
I want. No, go ahead.
well, I was just gonna add, the way I came up with the sixth dimension was. Can I share that story? I want to
Yeah,
let
for
you know.
sure.
Okay. So basically, growing up in Korea, I was kind of like a really, really misfit, just interesting, emotive child, I must say.
Okay.
And basically, I remember growing up, like all these like older adults, not my parents, but like people, like older people, they would be like, oh, even teachers, they're like, oh, you kind of like, you seem like a kid that belongs in like the sixth dimension. And they said it in Korean, and sixth dimension in Korean is like Chawon. And that phrase was kind of used to kind of describe kids or people who are kind of just like
In their own world, maybe.
yeah, exactly, kind of
Okay.
weird, whatever, not normal, I guess. So growing up, I grew up thinking that that's like weird, because I'm like, oh, why, like, why are they saying that I belong in this like yukchaon, like sixth dimension, and like, is there something wrong with me? And I kind of had those moments a lot. So I thought that that was actually not a good thing, when I was young, and I was like, okay. But then growing up and then actually coming into my own, and, and then as I was like figuring myself out with music and as an artist and things like that, I realized, I'm like, you know what? I actually would rather be in the sixth dimension.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's actually a good point. Yeah. Like I'd rather be in the sixth dimension and be free and not judge others or feel judged. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's kind of, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to help grow and spread this sixth dimension, and share a new perspective. That's kind of how I came to like embrace the word sixth dimension and the whole world.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sixth dimension was like a Korean phrase, like a common phrase in Korea.
Yeah. It was like, it's called yuk. So yuk is six and dimension is Chawon is dimension. So it's like, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So flip it into like this, own positive, empowering thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yes.